Are you a fan of the Gamecube? Well, we just might have some games that will spark your interest. Today is our first time visit to this book-off location in West Tokyo, so I'm hopeful to find some good picks here. Without further ado, let's get scruffy looking. Hi, I'm Scruffy Lookin' RGB, and I take you on retro game hunting adventures all over Japan. I also dabble in retro game modding, refurbishing, and the occasional retro game related hardware and software reviews. So if that piques your interest, go ahead and subscribe because I bring you new retro game related content from Japan every week. I think the sign says it all, so let's go inside and get to hunting. They have quite a good selection of GameCube and other games here at this small location. But you guys take a look for yourselves. They've got plenty of PlayStation 4 as well.
Gamecube.
天才じゃん。
今何やってんの？
ゲームしてる。パズル。
いいな。でもいい？
いいよ。3つのパズルが1つになった。任天堂ゲームキューブパズルコレクション。対戦プレイもハマっちゃう。
Into the GameCube. Dobutsu no Mori, otherwise known as Animal Crossing. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicle, and we've got Nintendo Puzzle Collection. Bokujo Monogatari, FIFA 2003, Dobutsu no Mori again. This is quite common here in Japan. And another Phantasy Star Online, episodes 1 and 2. Sonic Adventure Deluxe. Batman Dark Tomorrow. Gotcha Force for 4500 there. Mission Impossible. We have Biohazard Zero, which is a great game and a great price at $3. Donkey Konga 2, fun little Donkey Kong game. Another Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Donkey Konga 3, another fun one. Biohazard Zero again for $2.64. That's such a cheap game. Dobutsu Bancho, interesting one I've never heard of before. And Phantasy Star Online again. Pro Baseball Game 9, I think that was. And we have Zelda Densetsu Twilight Princess. I hear is a really good one. And another Zelda no Densetsu Kaze no Takuto. We have Mario Kart Double Dash here too. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. And another Mario Kart Double Dash. And another Zelda no Densetsu Kaze no Takuto. We've got Duel Masters Battle Arena. Mickey Mouse Shigi no Kagami. Got Zoids Full Metal Crash. Hatsumare Made in Wario. Little puzzle type game with Wario in it. We got Shaman King Soul Fight. And Medal of Honor Europe Kyoshu. And we got a Custom Robo Battle Revolution.
Pera pera, pata 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 pata, fuan. Pera pera Mario no Fushigina Daiboken. Nintendo GameCube Paper Mario RPG. Peran, guru 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 ペラマリオの不思議な大冒険 Nintendo Gamecube Paper Mario RPG
Got a mother for the famicom. And some advanced games up here as well. Baseball for the DMG. Conan for the DMG. And Wario 2 for 891 yen. Not too bad. Boxed, of course. Dragon Quest. Saga Densetsu. 1437. Not a bad little collection of GBA and Game Boy stuff here. Donkey Kong, Super Mario Brothers, 2 copies for about 500 bucks, less than 500 yen in the box. Dr. Mario for the Famicom, under 1,000 yen. And mixed in with some more GBA games here. Oh, here's an FDS game. Famicom Disk System, about 36 bucks for this one. Some sort of... Oh, and we've got Sunshine. Super Mario Sunshine. Got Mr. Driller 2. Conan. 908. Final Fantasy Adventure. Fire Emblem 45. 2 of them. Nope. 3 of them. And the other Fire Emblem. And another Fire Emblem. A lot of Fire Emblems here. Interesting puzzler for the GBA. Soccer game for the GBA. Gakuen Arisu. DMG games here for $8.91, Wario Land 2, and Kirby 2, $14.37. Here is Smash Brothers for $8.91. That's a steal. In the box too. Mario Party 4 and Pikmin for $14.37. Famicom games here. Got some Kunio-kun. Kingdom Hearts for the GBA for about less than $5. And some Famicom boxed games here, $14 for Mario USA, always a fun one. $22.55 for Super Mario Bros. 3. Got some Dragon Ball for about $15 a piece. Baseball for $1 in the case. That's not bad. $4.64 for this. I forgot what you call this, but it's a role-playing game. Conquesting to the Genghis Khan game, I'm not really sure. $9.08 for this samurai game. A bunch of baseball. Quinty for $18. Baseball. Final Fantasy in the box, $14. Famicom Wars, $14. Another Final Fantasy 3. AU Gundam SD. More Final Fantasy. Momotaro Densetsu. Borugo 3 for $14. Agogo 13. Jajan Marukun. An interesting selection of games here. Xbox here with Saints Row, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Some 18 and over stuff, but I don't think Final Fantasy 13 is 18 and over game. Anyways. Call of Duty for PlayStation 2, Urban Chaos, Okami, Sakura Taisen, Black, Okuhana, something, 14 for that, Amagami Snow, Kingdom of Hearts, Capcom vs. SNK 2001. That is going for $7.10. Very affordable on the PS2. Street Fighter 0 also. Devil May Cry. They haven't misjudged that one. Goemon here for 908. Why didn't I pick this one up? Goemon 908. How could I miss it? Anybody that knows this Goemon for the PS2, let me know. Is it worth it? Got Star Wars Episode 3 there. Some more PlayStation games. Sashiden, Dragon Quest 8. Sorry, 7. Wild Arms 2. End of Sector. Rockman X6 for 464. I haven't played much of the Rockman X series. I am a much bigger fan of the original Rockman. 464 for Rockman X5, Rockman X3, 3,600. Rockman 8 is about 1,000 yen. Rockman 6, Rockman 4, about 20 to 30 bucks a piece. These definitely went cheaper at where was I at the other day? Mandai Shoten, the one in Kawagoe, which is not the lesser of the Mandai Shotens, but it had some of these Rockman games for a bit cheaper than they are here. There's a Crash Bandicoot as well. A little representation of many different games for many different systems here. This is definitely not PlayStation 5. This is a GBA section. So let's take a quick look. Fire Emblem 14. Not bad. Zelda. Dr. Mario. More Fire Emblem. Konami Museum. We have Makai Mura. 14 bucks. Rockman Forte. Fire Emblem. Again, 3,000 for that. Monopoly EX. Dragon Quest 9 for the DS. Biohazard for the DS. Korg. Ooh, must be like a Korg playing software. That's pretty cool for the DS. I've seen that before I noticed it. Batman. Pokemon. Pushy Kirby. The 3DS, Star Fox 3D. Excuse me, I'm moving really fast. There's Castlevania for the DS. Switch games. PS Vita games. And bin games here for the Advance. Bomberman there. Final Fantasy Tactics for less than 500 yen. Draimon for 891. Naruto. Mario for the 3DS there. Crayon Shinchan. Tennis. $1. Software here. Looked over these a moment ago just to look at all their glory. They do have some Super NES games boxed and some more just laying about. We have Sailor Moon, 891. I believe that is the Action Platformer 1. Live Alive, 2255. Horse Racing on the DMG. Golf for Super Famicom, Puyo Puyo, Pachinko slot. We have Rockman 4, always good one. 891, less than 10 bucks for that. I've been recently playing a lot of Rockman, mostly number 5 at the moment. The 464 for Goemon, pretty good deal. Rockman 5 here, I've been playing. 891 for that. 100 yen for this Yu-Gi-Oh game, I believe. Konami in the Zone 98 for the N64. Final Fantasy 5, $1.10. Always love me some junk games. We have Star Force, Super Star Force for the Famicom. Zelda here, always a good one, for $8.91. And Yu Yu Hakusho 2. What else do we have here? Shiren. Can't remember. I can only... Another Sailor Moon S, I believe. Missed that one. Baseball. Pokeball for Pokemon Pinball. Sorry. Wrestling. Dragon Quest 1 and 2. 14 for that. Puyo Puyo. Some boxed magical adventure 15. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Mother 2 for 27. Got Mario Collection in the box here. Excuse me. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Puzzle Bobble. There's Zelda's Densetsu. Famicom. Guruha Guru. Gurupa Guru. Tengen Densetsu 2 for less than 1,000 yen. In the box, Mother 2 for 27. Looks like these are consistently priced at this book off for Mother 2. 27. Bomberman N64. Star Wars Shadow of the Empire, less than 500 yen. I should probably pick me up one of these sometime when I can find a good quality one in the box. Kirby Bowling. We have some sort of mahjong game. I think that's mahjong. That's right. Something Knights by Bam Presto. Donkey Kong 2. Parodius 3619. Scruffy looking box. But I do love Parodius. We're going to check out some hardware here. We've got an interesting version of the Famicom here. Even has turbo on its controllers. Look at all the, you can see the guts inside. It looks very simple. Nothing like the original Famicom. Definitely a clone there. Interesting. Do have a lot of drums here in their hard off section. 100 yen for this Namco light gun. For the PlayStation. We've got Famicom Solo here for $18. Another Famicom clone type thing. The DS for 14. Luigi controller for the Wii U, I think, or Switch maybe. Okay, it's time to check out what we picked up today. You may be shocked to find out I got some PlayStation games rather than Gamecube. I just didn't find anything that called out my name, except these Rockman series games for the PlayStation I've never played before. And you all know I'm a huge Rockman 5. Right here we have a Rockman X5. I'm curious to know what you guys feel about this game. I felt the controls were pretty smooth, and it was fun, the little bit that I got to play of it. This one was pretty good condition, so I'm happy with that one. Besides Rockman X5, I also picked up Rockman X6, and very similar to Rockman X5, it plays very similar. I'm not so familiar with the X series, but I do like the fact they've got a laser sword or lightsaber. Anytime you mix Mega Man with Star Wars, I'm always going to be on board, so I'm pretty happy with these pickups here today. What do you guys think about them? Let me know down in the comments. this is probably the first time to kind of focus on Gamecube a little bit. Question of the day. What are your Gamecube or other game system picks for today's video? Would you like to see a Gamecube only video? Let me know down in the comments. So thank you all for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate the kind words and support. You all stay safe out there, but above all, stay scruffy looking.
Who's scruffy looking?